Hi everybody, in today's quick tips, we're going to check out the orchids in bloom at Fairchild Tropical Botanic Gardens. So, you ready to dig in? Let's grow! The orchid show starts at the giant baobab tree right here, so you know you're there if you come under this massive tree. And I'll walk you through. It runs right past the succulents all the way into towards the front office of Fairchild. So let's go check it out. They have so many different types of orchid species and varieties. I'm going to do my best to call out as many as I can. So please, if you see that I've mislabeled one, just let me know in the comments below what that correct terminology is, because botanists often change or rehybridize other orchids. So the plant name may, or the variety may change. Thanks for your understanding. For those of you who are not too familiar with orchids, I'm going to go over 7 of the commonly available orchids. The first one is the Phalaenopsis, the moth orchid, one of my favorites. It's a great house plant. And here you can see I have the lighting requirements, the water requirements, as well as some pro tips. You can scroll through these at your leisure, but I just wanted to touch base with each of them so we have a better understanding of the orchids and their needs. The next one here is the lady slipper. This is really cool. This is actually a pretty good house plant, as well as the Phalaenopsis. Really unique looking, gives me this, pitcher plant type of vibe, really unique orchid. Here we have the Dendrobium, such a cool orchid, very unique, really cool sprays of different flower clusters that can just transform a space. And here we have the Oncidium, the dancing lady orchids, so cute, really tiny orchid flowers, but adorable. Beautiful tiny little sprays, but they can be very dramatic because they're profuse in their flowering and they form these wonderful sprays. And these orchid sprays can get quite large. And here we have the Vanda Alliance, spectacular orchid, but it is something that has heavier needs because it needs to be watered frequently. Depending on the variety, it wants either very bright light or full sun, but there's so many different types and varieties of the Vanda Alliance. Really interesting orchid. Then the 7th orchid here I wanted to go over with you is the foxtail. Super adorable, tiny little flowers that are tightly packed along this foxtail, and they come in different colors and layouts. It's just so pretty. The next one here is the Cattleya, the queen orchid. And there's a lot of Cattleya hybrids here at the orchid show, so it's going to be really, really interesting for you to see them. They're so pretty, very, very different in their colors. Beautiful orchid. Now let's go see some of the orchids at the festival. Here we have a bunch of Cattleyas. There's also Cattleya hybrids, the rhino cats. Here's the vibrant Youngming orange rhino cat. Many different types here. You can see this one, Robert Strait. Beautiful. The Splendor, incredible. But I don't know. The Serendipity, very pretty. There's many others like that. But the one we're coming up on now, right next to the Imperialis, these two. The Dick Smith Dark Beauty. Oh my goodness. And the Aloha Spirit. I'm telling you, these two I couldn't get away from them. I kept coming back to those guys. Over here we have a sun-loving Dendrobium, the Love Memory Fizz, cascades down off of a palm or a tree. Such a cool orchid. Look how many, you guys, you can choose from. Wow. Which one are you all going to get? It's hard to decide, right?
Yeah, we're just trying to figure it out.
This adorable cat here is the Trian. Look at the little curls of her petals. Isn't that spectacular? I love Twinkle. Oh, look at this pink Empress, you all. Ooh, fragrant. This cat hybrid, the Laughing Boy Red Splash, is so pretty up close. Spectacular. Love the colors. Here we have the classic Phalaenopsis, an incredible range of colors available. Look at the yellows, the pinks, and the orange here. And if I may, as a landscape architect, could you imagine having a pergola like this in your backyard with these wonderful cats and these white phalaenopsis. And pergolas are a perfect match for orchids. Here we have some cymbidium hybrids. Aren't they beautiful? Love full sun or part shade. Really cool. This very popular type of orchid is the oncidium, the dancing lady orchid. We have the aloha here, pretty, right? But next to her, look at this one. This is the Peggy Ruth Carpenter star orchid. So cool. It's an intergenetic hybrid. And now we're moving on to the poor man's orchid or the reed stem orchid. These are very easy to grow orchids. They're actually terrestrial. We have the red here. And here's the classic orange. Very, very popular, very hardy. Probably of all the reed stems, the orange is the most hardy I have found. There's also a beautiful pink, this fuchsia here, and a yellow. Look at that. So incredible, right? Orchids are so pretty. I'm curious, y'all. I'd like to know, what is your favorite type of orchid? Do you like the cats? Do you like the dendrobiums? Do you like the intergenetic hybrids? Vandas, I didn't even have a chance to show you in this video. But you could always check to our channel because we have lots of orchid videos and you can get to see what the Vandas look like. Fairchild Orchid Festival is a blast, you all. Highly recommend it. And besides myself, if you want to learn even more information about orchids and how they hybridize them, I encourage you to reach out to the folks at Fairchild. Dr. Downing is awesome, but there's many other folks that can help you. I hope you enjoyed the video of orchids in bloom at Fairchild. If you have any thoughts or questions, just remember to leave them down below and we'll make sure we get back to you. Till the next video, bye. Please remember to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And tell your friends and family. We post videos weekly. Thanks. It's so cute.